shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Embiid, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Well, it looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Harris outside. And the 76ers get it back. A nice shot by Tucker.
And an impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid always has a great feel for when his guys are open.
Here's Craig. Tries again. Out to the right wing. For three, a Kogi. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them.
Chris Paul.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Free throw drops for Harden.
The southpaw, hard, lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Melton. Hits the three-point bomb. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. In this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Durant. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Pass to Tucker. And here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities.
And here is Ayton, guarded by Harris. In the corner, it's Melton. To the left wing. .111 left in the first quarter of the game. Embiid wide open. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
Don't you forget, Harden won an assist title now. This man can pass that route.
Pass to Ayton. Embiid with the steal. Nobody near Melton. Another three for Philadelphia.
The transition three. It's part of the new NBA. And when he's taking them, it's a great shot.
Rejected by Harris.
Look at Harris getting it down on the defensive end. That's a good sign for this team.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Biyombo.
76ers.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
That one on Embiid.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Anthony Melton.
Melton's shot is good.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And the Suns call time. Here's Paul. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
De'Anthony Melton has been on display for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter.
The 76ers. 17.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Pass to Melton. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. From deep. That one doesn't go. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul outside. Here's Craig. Fires from deep. And it's Melton with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
On the wing, Booker. Launches a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 6.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
On the wing, Harden. Harris outside. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
3-point field goal.
Harris has got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia.
The Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Kept alive. And the rejection by Ayton. Pass to Booker. Ball outside. Here's a Kobe. Suns moving the ball around. And a deep 3 from Booker. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Melton. On the wing, Harden. Embiid the screen. To the wing on the left. Looking to get back on track here. And Embiid throws it down.
Suns timeout.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
And the Suns call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Out to Lee. Pass to Payne. Durant inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Here's KD. Back to Ross. Second chance shot. Durant wide open. He fires. And too long on the shot. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
The list of guys who have led the league in points and assists, well, it's a short one. That includes James Harden, LeBron, Wilt, Oscar, amongst others.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Tucker's got 9. How did you react, Richard, to the changes and rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And instead of tricking your way to the free throw line.
Yeah, because they were using that. It's not a foul, it's what they call. And let's turn what they call into actual fouls. So the referees cleaned it up perfectly.
Booker, no good. The 76ers leading by 10. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Philadelphia ball.
Those are the turnovers